The Nets are another team with COVID issues, shorthanded. KD is all you need to win basketball games. 34 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and a win.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Philadelphia 76ers.
The beauty of KD's game, I want everybody to just understand something, is that this man is 6'11", and he dominates in the area where the elite scorers of all time, other than Wilt Chamberlain, primarily take advantage of their opponents. The boxes on the post, mid-range, and the elbow. So if you notice, KD, unlike most people in the league, he catching that thing, he's sizing you up. And it's 1 or 2 dribbles either way. It's economic. Like, KD not dribbling the ball like 8 or 9 times to get a shot.
No.
He dribbling the ball like 2 or 3, 1 or 2, 3 or 4. Get to his spot. You saw the one on the baseline when he put up over Embiid?
Yep.
Like, it's incredible watching this guy, the array of offensive brilliance that he has. The minutes that he's playing, I know Steve Nash talked some about it.
Well, let's listen to Steve Nash talk about the minutes that Kevin Durant is playing, because we have some sound from him after the game.
I don't know that we can continue to lean on him the way we have. It doesn't feel right. And, I know he's enjoying it. I know he's enjoying playing at the rate he's playing at and trying to, bring his teammates along with him. And it's just been incredible. But at the same time, we know that's not safe or sustainable to continue to lean on him like that. So, there's going to be a lot of consideration, and we'll have to figure out a way to give him breaks.
He used a couple of words that were about health and safety, because that's the word he used. It's not safe. And what he's basically acknowledging is that playing 40-plus minutes is something that today's player just isn't required to do. Like Steve Nash came into a league, I have been a player that averaged 40 minutes a game.
Playing that kind of minutes, that load, was commonplace in your era. It's just not now.
I know, but a player like KD can thrive in any era. That's why Steve Nash also said, I know he enjoys it.
Yes.
Right? Because that's the kind of baller hooper KD is. Like I said, when he came to Detroit and had that 51, the way it went about, that was throwback to me. The way he's playing is just that. But also, let's not overlook the fact who they beat. They beat a Sixers team that are going in the opposite direction in the standings, that haven't traded Ben Simmons, and their situation isn't getting them closer to winning the East.
The Nets don't have Kyrie. Right now, they don't have James Harden. They don't have a lot of players, and they are still number 1 in the Eastern Conference. Number 1 in the MVP race in the NFL.
Kevin, Nick was praising your leadership and the way that you've led this group, with the young guys. I know you lead by example, but what extra do you feel like you've had to give this group?
I don't think I had to do anything extra, just be myself. I mean, I love playing. I like being out there, and the challenge of winning is fun to me. So no matter who's out on the floor, we want to play to win. And we're all passionate about the game. It's not like I'm the main voice out there. Everybody is talking and communicating. That's what the team is about. Accepting, I wouldn't call it criticism, but just, David Duke giving me a reminder on what I should do on a pick and roll, or saying with Clax, I think we all are very receptive to, what we can do better out there. That makes a team, so it's much more than my leadership.
I asked Steve this, I'll ask you, is something collectively that the rookies are bringing giving this team some juice?
Well, I mean, these guys have been dreaming of playing in this league, their whole lives. So to get an opportunity like this, so many starters out, so many rotation players out, you get an opportunity to just showcase your games and not put too much pressure on yourself while you're out there. I mean, it's a good position to be in for them, and I'm excited that they get this opportunity. And each game is meaningful to us, no matter who's on the floor. So, they feeling the weight of each game, but also still coming in there relaxed and free. And, that's a good balance to have.
Greg.
That's it.
All right, Tom.
Hey, Kevin, there's been a lot of different versions of this team over 100 games now, going back to last December. A lot of different groups, a lot of different combinations. Is there some from the coaching staff and Steve that kind of keeps everything together with a lot of different groups?
Yeah, I mean, we know how we want to play on both ends of the floor, and everybody's always engaged in practices and shoot around. So when it's your turn to step up and play, we know exactly what we want to do. And we're 29 games in, 30 games in. So, our style and our schemes are pretty much set. So it's just about next man up mentality. That's pro sports, and guys are taking advantage of it.
Alex.
Hey, Kevin. Obviously, you guys had that hot start in the first half and got out that big lead. Just in the third quarter, what do you think changed to kind of let them back in it, and then for you guys to close out the fourth the way you did?
I mean, you got to realize the situation we're in. We playing a lot of young players that a lot of people don't know yet, and so Philly come in here and, they feel like they're a contending team. And so they come in here a little bit more relaxed, knowing that our whole team not out there. That's just natural. So we hit them early on, and so we knew they were going to make a run at some point. They're a great team, and they got continuity. They've been together for a minute. So we knew we were going to make that run, just like we said coming into the timeout when they started to cut the lead. Like, we've been through this before in Toronto. So, we know how to bounce back from that type of stuff, and we was able to withstand that little punch and keep it going in the fourth.
Hey, Kevin, we spoke about your ability to just dribble up the floor and shoot over anybody at any time. And you did that twice down the stretch to kind of put the game out of reach. I'm just wondering.
Good shots. I thought those two that I took were good ones. And Tobias was so aggressive in trying to contest my shots. I knew he'll try to land in he'll get in my landing area. And, I was able to stay focused and knock three-pointer down and give us a 4-point lead. So just keep working on that shot, keep being aggressive downhill, which may open up some of that stuff for me too. And it's just just got to keep playing aggressive at the end of the day.
Matt.
Hey, Kevin. Blake got a lot of opportunities kind of in the open floor. I was just curious if you guys are, designing things so that he's getting more opportunities in the short roll. Is it just because of who's out there? Is that a decision he's consciously making? Yeah, I mean, they were trapping without even a screen sometimes when we got into a little pick and roll. So he slipped out, and they were trapping me so far outside the three-point line, trying to get the ball on my hands. I think we made them scramble so much out of that, and Blake made the right decisions all night. And he missed some open threes early in the game, and that one that put us up 7 was like, man, that was a huge, huge shot, and he took it with confidence, and that's what we're going to need from Blake. He got to the rim, got a couple and ones under the basket, which got his three-pointer going late in the game, and that's pretty much the formula for him.
I got some key stops, got some rebounds, and obviously Kevin is special. He makes a lot of incredible plays, and BG also made a huge 3. So everyone chipped in. It was a great team win, and Kevin led us, but everyone chipped in, and the spirit and resilience was excellent.
And then what have you seen out of Nick lately, especially offensively? It seems like early on in games he's been very assertive down low.
I think he's so long, athletic, and able to get in around the basket and finish above people. But I think he's improved at his finishing over people too. When he does get little drop-offs or little offensive rebounds in the lane, he's able to go up and finish contested opportunities down there that were maybe not as successful in the past. So he's developed, I think, here. He's got more confidence, he's got more strength, and he's finishing in the paint better as well.
Christian.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Congratulations on the win. Philly, obviously they don't have Ben Simmons, and I believe they're missing another player tonight. But, they've got Joel Embiid, they've got Tobias Harris, they've got Seth Curry. Again, that's a really quality team there, and you guys are shorthanded. Does this win have any more significance just because of, A, who you faced, and B, the fact that you guys only had 9 players?
I think it's a quality win. It's a really good basketball team, a great coach. I think they have some guys out. They played last night, but that's part of the deal in this league, and our guys handled it. And I thought the professionalism and the way we started the game was excellent. And then the resilience in the second half to continue to fight even when the momentum was gone. Quality win against a really good opponent. I'm really proud of our guys, and they got rewarded for their effort.
Ryan.
Hey, Steve. This is twofold. Circling back to Nick, obviously staying on the floor has at times been difficult, but what have you seen from his conditioning, his improvements in that area, and how key was it, to see him take a fall like that and to get back up and actually be able to give you some important minutes after that, shake that off?
Yeah, I mean, it was great to see him get back up. You know, those falls, I think he showed some toughness, but sometimes it's out of your hands. You never know. There's some luck involved when you make a fall like that. So we're fortunate there that he wasn't injured. I think his conditioning's improved. You know, I think he looks like he can go longer stretches and his level doesn't drop. So I'm really proud of him for the effort, the intensity, and the confidence he's played with.
Tom?
Hey, Steve, you know, going into the other night, you know, the rookies had spent some time going back and forth between Long Island and Brooklyn. You know, what were your expectations about what they were ready to give you, and was it a bit of an unknown?
Yeah, it definitely is a bit of an unknown when you throw them in like that, and you throw all of them in like that. You know, that's one thing. You know, I think you got to, you know, you tip your hat to the rookies. You also got to tip your hat to our G League coaching staff. You know, Capes and his staff have done a great job of presenting them with our system.